Prologue.
The story behind the festival Diwali. So you would have heard how many of you have heard about the festival Diwali? A lot of you would have, right? It's difficult to escape. So this is the story behind the festival Diwali, and it's been made with 6 beautifully, as you can see, beautifully handcrafted puppets, all made in London predominantly. And so just 15 minutes, you'll be understanding the story behind the festival Diwali. And we have with us Peter and Aurora, who are the puppeteers who have conveyed this story with the puppets. You will see them on the screen as well from the audiobook, as you can see. So this audiobook will set, so the prologue will set the context. So please take in the details if it's possible. And then we'll jump into the story, the puppet show.
For 10 whole years, to Brahma, the creator of the universe. Finally, Brahma appeared before him. Your penance has come to fruition. Ask what you will. Ravana stood up respectfully. O Lord Brahma, please grant me invincibility from gods.
Thousands of years ago, in ancient India, lived the mighty king Dasharatha, who was blessed with 4 sons, Rama, Bharata, Lakshmana, and Shatrugna. Prince Rama, the eldest, was the king's favorite. He was always accompanied by his younger brother, Prince Lakshmana. They were inseparable. A neighboring king, Janaka, invited kings and princes from across the land to a contest to win the hand of his beautiful daughter, Princess Sita. The demon king Ravana could lift the bow an inch. Ravana was furious, promising that one day Sita would be his. Divine poise, Rama lifted the mighty bow effortlessly. Rama and Sita were married amidst great rejoicing. As King Dasharatha grew old, he wished to crown Rama as his Indians all over the world celebrate Diwali with lamps, fireworks, and sweets to mark the return of Rama and Sita to Ayodhya, symbolizing the triumph of good over evil.
Raise a shout for the cause.
Let's have three things that were your favourite things. What's one thing? Here we are. So these puppets, we call them tabletop puppets for obvious reasons, because they have to be on a table or on a raised up stage. We also call them three-person puppets because ideally you would have three people to puppeteer them. You have somebody who takes the head and this rod here. So if Sita looks to the side, you see she's got a rod at the back of her head. And then you have another puppeteer that takes her other arm and then also her back. Because if Sita wants to bend down and there's nobody taking her back, then what happens? She can't bend. But if somebody takes her back, she can bend up now. And then you would have a third person to do the feet. Sometimes you might hear these puppets called bunraku puppets, but that's actually not true. Bunraku puppets are from Japan. Now, Sita is made out of wood. Her head is made out of wood. Her arms are made out of wood. They're beautifully carved. She's got a very pretty dress that's been handmade for her. She also has her beautiful sari that she wears. So let's see. I'm so angry, my crown is falling down. Thank you. Now I'm even angrier. So angry, I'm going to go sit over here. Would anybody like to see another character now?
I want to.
Which one? Rama? Well, we'll bring Rama out. Let's bring Rama. We just had Sita. Not made of wood, because Ravana is very big. So if he were made out of wood, he'd be very heavy and you wouldn't be able to pick him up. So he is made from, his body's made from papier-mâché, if anybody knows how to make that. And his head is made from a type of clay called warbler that's very light and it's easy to paint as well. And he's got all of his heads. So you can see he's got all of his bits.
What do you want Ravana to do? Do you want him to do anything?
Dancing? Somebody said dancing. You need 3 puppeteers for good dancing.
Who is she?
Shurfanaka.
So Shurpanaka is a bit like Ravana. She's also made from much lighter materials, and she has a waist that can swivel, so she would be a very good dancer. Lots of hip action. Now she looks very nice, very pretty, very sweet, but as you will have seen, she can transform. Does anybody want to see her transform? No? Yes? Okay. It's nice now. But if you're not careful. Now, she's got red where her nose used to be because Lakshmana, Raman's brother, has cut off her nose.
Her brother. Yeah. Rama's brother.
Yeah. She's not very happy about it, so she's going to go and tell Ravana. So there we are. So that's Shurpanaka. Now let's transform her back into a nice.
So now the friendliest puppet. Who was the friendliest of the lot?
Hanuman.
Monkey, yes. Do you remember his name? Hanuman, yes.
Hanuman is very loyal and he's a very good friend. And he helps some, and he helps save the day when Lakshmana is injured. He's also made from wood, and he's beautifully carved, beautifully painted. And then you just take his feet. Some puppets have rods on the feet. Every puppet is different, has a different way that you move them. So, you see how the dress is like this. That's fine, sit down. But do you see there's actually a handle? And that's on the back of her other head. So what you have to do is hold on to it, but it's a secret, so you don't show anyone. You just pretend that nothing's going on, nothing to see here, but in fact you've got a hold of the handle, and then you can turn her over. And then you have to keep hold of this handle, of this head, and then back again. And you have to make sure that she's facing the wall.